I did mention to him that I recognized him as Taylor's dad because, I mean, it's an elephant in the room. I wasn't just going to sit by him an entire plane ride. He knew I knew, and so, yes, I did say, "Are you Taylor's dad?" And he reached in his pocket, handed me guitar picks, and he was like, "Yes, I am."
All right, get ready for a serious dose of adorableness that will warm your heart. We are all aware that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are officially a couple, and it is abundantly clear that both of their families are completely on board with the relationship. Taylor's family has been seen showing their support for Travis at games, and Travis's family has been seen attending Taylor's concerts and rocking out. Things have just reached an entirely new level of adorableness, despite the fact that everything has been very mutual admiration society, which is a very sweet thing to do. Recently, Travis Swift's father sent a message that was truly heartfelt to his son, and fans are going absolutely crazy over how precious the entire thing turned out to be. The kind of gesture that makes you say, get ready for some serious warm fuzzies because this story is pure wholesomeness, is the kind of gesture that you were referring to. Get this, a fan of Taylor Swift had the most unexpected encounter with a celebrity on a flight that took place not too long ago.
But long story short, he is a talker. He is the sweetest man on planet Earth. I did not even have to ask him questions, and he was just like spilling every bit of how proud he was of Taylor. A lot about his life, a lot about what they do, all of the good stuff. I did not have to ask him, and he was just talking from start to finish. He was ready to tell all, and he's just the sweetest man in the world.
We are discussing Taylor Moore. Yes, another Taylor, who is employed as a travel agent and enjoys posting entertaining travel videos on the social media platform TikTok. She just recently shared a video on her social media account in which she revealed that she was the passenger on a flight that was sitting right next to none other than Taylor Swift's father, Scott Swift. Apparently, a video of Scott sitting in first class had already gone viral, and Taylor Moore chimed in to confirm that she was the fortunate person who was able to secure the seat next to him. Is it possible to conceive of a scenario in which any Swifties' dreams come true? Can you tell me the odds? In every way, it's a fairy tale for fangirls. I'm the young lady who was seated next to Papa Swift last night. The video was started by Moore. Moore stated that she had not attended any of Swift's concerts, including the one in New Orleans, and that despite the fact that she believes Swift to be an incredible human being, she would not even consider herself to be a huge fan of Swift. She made a statement about how she recognized her seatmate as Swift's father and then proceeded to address the issue that was brought up in the conversation. In fact, I did ask, "Are you Taylor's father?" as he reached into his pocket and handed me guitar picks. He responded with, "Yes, I am." She shared this information with me. Scott was willing to talk about his famous daughter without being prompted, according to Moore, who stated that Scott is the kindest man on the face of the earth. It was not necessary for me to ask him any questions because he was already filling me in on every single detail of how proud he was of Taylor. She said that she knew a lot about his life, a lot about what they do, and all of the other excellent things. He was prepared to reveal everything, she continued. Scott spent a significant portion of the flight showing Taylor Moore videos from her most recent performances in New Orleans, according to Taylor Moore, who stated that Scott was extremely kind. He was even pointing out his favorite parts like a proud father. It sounds like they had a really nice conversation about the concerts. He did also talk about how much he loves Travis for her. He was even bragging about his favorite parts. Specifically, she mentioned that she did not inquire about Travis Kelce. Please believe me when I say that I was not sitting there asking a lot of questions of you. This man was literally just raving about his daughter, raving about her success, and raving about how proud he was of every aspect of her life. I did not ask him any questions. He was just raving about his daughter. However, he did mention that over the course of the past 12 years, Travis has been the one who has had the most significant influence on her life, and that Travis has an incredible family. Furthermore, this is where things start to get even more intriguing. It has been reported that Scott disclosed to Taylor Moore that he was acquainted with Kylie Kelce's father, who is also the wife of Jason Kelce, prior to the beginning of their relationship with Travis. He made a statement along the lines of, I already knew the family. I knew they were incredibly wonderful. According to the information provided, it appears that there was already a connection between the families, which makes the entire romance between Taylor and Travis even more predestined to be. Scott also mentioned how hectic his life has been recently, with him juggling football games, conferences, and concerts all at the same time. However, he is very astute about it. In order to avoid drawing an excessive amount of attention to himself, he does not make a public announcement about where he is going. At first glance, it appears that Scott was receiving special treatment. According to Taylor Moore, even the flight attendants were thrilled to recognize him when he arrived. In addition to presenting him with a note and some friendship bracelets, they came over to him at the conclusion of the flight and completely found out just how adorable is that? Taylor Moore also mentioned that they discussed Scott's previous experience operating a private plane and how he eventually started his own travel agency to handle all of the logistics for Taylor and her team's extensive travels. Taylor Moore mentioned that they had a conversation about this topic. It seems as though he is a very busy person, and here's something else. Scott, who is extremely proud of his daughter, has even compared Taylor's success to that of Woodstock. Taylor Moore is quoted as saying that he discussed how Woodstock was the most significant event of his generation. He also stated that he believes that Taylor's influence on music will be just as significant for this generation, which, if we are being completely honest, is difficult to argue against. During the conclusion of her TikTok, Taylor Moore expressed that the entire experience was extremely cool, and that chatting with Scott was similar to having a conversation with her own father. It appears that she embarked on a flight that was truly remarkable and unforgettable for her. Because of the way he talked about Taylor and raves about her accomplishments, he was not shy about taking videos of her and showing those videos. He was showing every bit of it and was so proud of it, which reminded me of my father. I loved every single part of it, and this love is all over the place. So it was the most delightful conversation I've ever had. So Taylor Swift did not go to the Travis Kelce Bengals game by herself back in September. She brought a pretty significant entourage with her, which included her mother, Andrea, her brother, Austin, and 2 of her aunts. Fans have undoubtedly taken notice, and this fact reveals a great deal about the level of seriousness that exists between her and Travis. The event was not merely a casual date, rather it was a full-fledged family gathering. Donna Kelce, who is Travis's mother, was also present, and she was even observed having a conversation with Taylor's mother, even though this was not the first time that the family had gotten together. It was not the first time that Travis's Christmas Day game was attended by Taylor's parents and brother. It is evident that these families are coming together and becoming closer, and the Swifties are absolutely swooning over a video that is currently making its way around the internet. Fans are taking the fact that Travis Kelce was seen hanging out with Taylor's family at one of her Eras tour shows as a really positive sign for the development of the couple's relationship in the future. In the video, Travis can be seen making his way through the crowd in order to reach Taylor's mother, Andrea, and her brother, Austin, who are observing the performance from the sidelines. Taylor is currently performing on stage. When he arrives at Austin, he and Austin give each other a bear hug, and Travis gives Austin a pat on the back. After that, Travis turns to Andrea, leans in for a conversation, and places his hand on her back. Despite the fact that the video is too far away to hear what they are saying, it is a sweet moment. The fans are interpreting the body language and the general warmth of the interaction as a sign of their approval. You can find them posting all over X, which was formerly known as Twitter, about how this is a positive sign for the relationship between Taylor and Travis. The fact that Travis gets along so well with Taylor's family is evidence that they are pleased with the situation. "This is a great video to wake up to," posted one ecstatic fan, while another fan commented, "Say it, this is one big family, this is her future husband. It's not news, it's a fact." Someone else remarked that it was adorable, and another fan said, "I love that Tay's family loves Travis and Travis' family loves Taylor. A good omen for a strong partnership." This hug from Austin Travis conveys all the information that we needed to know. After that, he is so sweet with Andrea, and they all appear to be very comfortable with one another. Another fan reached the same conclusion. There is something about that hug with Austin that says everything. Despite the fact that there were no videos of Taylor and Travis leaving the stadium together like they did recently, these videos were taken after the Chiefs' victory. They still managed to find time to celebrate. They were seen attending Patrick Mahomes' birthday party, and Cheria Gordon, who is dating Mecole Hardman, even shared some pictures of herself and Taylor having a good time together. It appears that everyone had a good time, and the fans adore the connection that these two families have with one another. An individual posted on X that Taylor and Travis's parents were having a good time together at his games. There is a word that is more powerful than family. Another person posted a humorous video clip of Travis with Scott and wrote, "It's the first time I see Taylor's parents with Travis, and it's so funny how Scott makes Travis salute people." There is a lot of positive energy surrounding Taylor and Travis, according to the rumors that are circulating. It has been reported by a source who spoke to the Daily Mail that Taylor's family is absolutely ecstatic about the fact that she is dating Travis. It is said that they are relieved and thrilled that she has found someone who makes her feel safe and protected, particularly in light of the alleged incident that occurred in Australia a while ago involving her father and a photographer. The source emphasized Travis's imposing physique, stating that he is a big dude and that no one would dare mess with Taylor when she is with him. Travis is not only 6 feet 5 inches tall, but also weighs 250 pounds. Because it appears that they view him as a genuine source of security and comfort for her, it is understandable that her loved ones are experiencing a significant amount of relief. Their happiness stems from the fact that she has found someone who can give her a feeling of security and consistency. In addition, the source stated that she always has a bodyguard by her side, which gives the impression that they are completely in agreement with Travis. Travis has made a solemn promise to do everything in his power to ensure that she remains safe. It is highly unlikely that anyone will make an attempt to approach her while she is holding hands with her powerhouse boyfriend. So, what are your thoughts on this matter? Tell us what you think by leaving a comment below. Click the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon if you enjoyed this video. This will ensure that you are the first to hear about my next video.